Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's another weekend for our weekly analysis where we talk about things that I expect of the market the previous week and what actually comes to fruition. What actually comes to fruition after I have said it. So, without me taking much of our time, I will try my best not to make it lengthy. So let's dive straight into the charts. So we start with our bellwether, which is the dollar index. As of last week, I was interested in the CB in this CB here. I was interested in this CB. So the CB had my attention, and I think I called 103,500. That's 103,500 will be the first objective that happens to be that will form network that will form around 103,500 will form around the consequence encroachment of this CB here. This CB, the midpoint here is the 103,500. So it has been taken, and the price had gyrated and gravitated up to the end point of the CB. Now, what I'll be watching the coming week, I'll be watching at least 104,500 here, 104,500. That means I'll be targeting this next CB here. This next CB I'll be working into the coming week on dollar index. So I still have another CB ahead to consider, then 104,500. That'll be all. And we could possibly see a movement above this high, but that will be what I'll be checking for the coming week. Let me extend this. So I'll be watching that. Let me take this one. Let me take it off. It has delivered around that area. So there will be a future reference into that level later, but not now. I had to take it off because I want my chart to be clean. So I might still visit this area in the later on. So normally I expect this CB here to serve as a support that will take us into this high. It should not serve as a resistance. At least okay, let me return this back. At least the high quadrant of it should serve as a support that will take us into this level 104,500 and possibly into 105,000. So 105,000. So I'll be expecting that the first CB to serve as a kind of support, kind of support, and an inversion fair value gap. So that was I expect it to serve as a what? As an inversion fair value gap. So let's dive into Euro USD. On Euro USD last week, I was interested in the BC that forms around, okay, this is the BC here. I was interested in this BC here, and I was expecting the market to gravitate towards 108,500. Sorry, 108,500. 108,500 has been traded to. So, bullish. So, the BC here has been taken. It has been taken. While I was expecting 1.09 thousand to serve as a what? As a resistance. And a kind of level the market price will trade to 1.09 thousand. 1.09 thousand was the first objective, while I expect it to serve as a resistance to the price, to the market price, which it has done. I think 1.09 thousand was to serve as the resistance level, and the BC has been traded into. So the coming week I'll be interested in this low, the low around 1.07784. So 1.07784. While I will be expecting the BC that was traded to serve as a resistance to the market price. So 1.07784, or let's see the low of this candle here. The low of this candle comes in at 1.07774. Okay, we're watching 1.07774, then a positive movement into 1.07500. 1.07500. 1.07500. That will be what I'll be watching. Why are we expecting the BC to serve as a resistance to price? So on GBP USD last week, I was interested in 1.31 thousand to serve as a resistance, while the market price should visit 1.30 thousand, 1.29956. 1.29956 was delivered beautifully. 1.29956 was delivered, and then the market price was able to penetrate 1.30 thousand, if I'm not mistaken, 1.30 thousand and 1.29956. So the coming week, I'll be expecting the market price should be able to gravitate into 1.29 thousand. I think that will have my interest because it's already on the radar. So I have it on my radar already. 1.29 thousand, which is the top level of this inversion fair value gap here. So I'm expecting the market price to visit this BC here and this BC here, and towards this other block here. So the easiest anchoring foot is 1.29 thousand. So let's go to let's see Nasdaq. On Nasdaq, I was interested in 20,500. So 20,500 was delivered, and I was expecting a further movement into 20,600. So 20,500 was delivered before the retracement happens. Then the market price found support around the first quadrant of this CB here. So I'll be interested in 2,500 the coming week and a possible movement into 2,600. Then we go to Dow futures. So 2,500 to 2,600 on Nasdaq. So on US 30, I was interested in 43,000. So the market price has 43,000 has been traded to. So the lowest hanging fruits will be 43,500 and a possible movement into 44,000. So 43,500 and 44,000 on Dow futures. So I can bear a retracement into this other block, 43,200 or thereabouts. So 43,200 should serve as a support. 43,200 should serve as a what? As a support to the market price. Yes, should serve as a support to the market price. I think this low has been taken. We have a kind of relative equal lows here. This green candle and this red candle. So either way, I'll be interested in 43,500 and 44,000 the coming week. So S&P 500. And S&P 500, I was interested in 58.50. At least the market should give us 58.50. So the market price are traded into 58.50. 58.50 has been traded into. You see, this is my 58.50 here. So I'll be approaching. I would love S&P 500 to deliver 6,000 soonest. So 6,000. Let me change this coordinates to 6,000. Yes, 6,000. 6,000. So it seems far, but I'll be watching 6,000. But before getting to 6,000, my lowest hanging fruit will be around 59. Yes, 59,000, 5,900. Sorry, I'll be watching 5,900 first and foremost. So 5,900 to 60,000. 5,900 to 60,000. So then we go on good. We go to good. So on good, I was interested in 2,700. I said 2,700 should be visited. So the market price was able to deliver 2,700. I think that is a new low. That is a new low. Sorry, a new high. That will be the new high. So I'm watching. Okay, I'm watching 28. Yes, I think if you give me 2750 to 2800, 2750 to 2800. So that'll be my terminals. Yes, that'll be my terminals. So let's go to BTC USDT. BTC USDT last week, I was interested in 65 and 63 500. 63 500. 63 500 was taken, and we had a movement into 67,000. From the analysis I made on the 29th of September 2024, I had the interest of 67,000. So 67,000 was delivered, and 70,000 is about to be delivered. So I'll be expecting 70,000, and the movement above this high, then 72,000 will be my terminals on BTC USDT. So at this junction, I'll be calling it a day. A quick disclaimer before I leave: I am not a licensed financial advisor, so you have to take responsible responsibility of your activities in the market. So that'll be all for this week. Thank you. Bye. Love you guys. Be safe.